All right, Realtor Nation, we are back with more Board of Director interviews. Today we have Mr. Curt Cleveland with us from Coldwell Banker Hedges. Curt, good morning, and Jill Monahan, President Monahan.
Good morning. How are you guys?
She's coming to us from her backyard in the Airstream today. So welcome to both of you. And Jill, take it away.
Well, good morning, Curt.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. As Kevin mentioned, Curt is an agent with Coldwell Banker Hedges. He is right now in his office at 2222 First Avenue, right? Did I get the address right?
2200.
Oh, 2200.
You had an extra 2 in there, but
sorry, 2200 First Avenue. And Curt is primary residential. Do you do any?
Yep. I've done some commercial throughout the years, but yeah, without question, 99% of my business is residential. So.
And Curt is married to his lovely wife, Kristen,
yep.
And they have two boys.
We've got 2 boys and a daughter. So yep, I've actually been at Caldwell about 26 years. Kristen, we're going to be celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary next year.
Oh.
So my children, my oldest daughter, Kimberly, she's married to Greg. They just had my first grandson, Michael, earlier this spring. And my son, Kyle, and his wife, they just got married this spring, and they're currently expecting this coming January. And we just found out this past Saturday that they're going to be having a boy as well.
Here come the grandbaby.
I have my second grandson.
That's awesome. Yeah. You are really rolling into the next season of your life.
Yep.
For sure.
And then my youngest son, Connor, he is working for the city of Aurora, doing environmental inspections out in Colorado.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So tell us what, okay, we know you've been licensed for 26 years. So that means 95?
It is a long time, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 95. My math is correct.
Yeah.
So what year were you first voted on to the Board of Directors?
If I'm not mistaken, it was 2019 is the year that I was voted on, and I'm due to expire in 2023.
Yeah.
You
passed the quiz, Curt.
Is that right?
You got it.
Good.
Very good.
I was going to call you ahead of time and check on that, but
well, a little secret, I've got the Board of Directors terms in front of me too. Some kind
of well, there you go. Of course. That helps.
So what did you do before you started selling real estate?
Before I got in real estate, I worked at the Gazette newspaper in the accounting department for a number of years. Prior to that, I was kind of a jack of all trades. I worked in restaurant industries, telemarketing, you name it, I did it. So
well-rounded.
I was an usher out in California. Worked at Pantages Theater in Hollywood, California when I was like 17 years old. So
wow,
everything.
Little known tidbit about you.
Yep,
that's right.
You were a West Coaster.
Yep, for a very brief period in high school.
Okay, next question is Kevin will ask you.
Yeah, what path did you take to land on as a Board of Director?
Well, I've been on numerous committees. I was on the MLS committee for a number of years. I've been on the Public Relations Committee. I've been on the Board Golf Outing Committee. Currently, I serve on the Diversity and Inclusion Committee. So I think the involvement within the board and within our community is extremely important. So I think it was just kind of an end result of the involvement in those various committees.
Not just the involvement, the engagement.
Right.
You were very active in those committees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Currently, what committees are you on now, like today?
Just currently on the Diversity and Inclusion Committee.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Community involvement, have you in the past or do you now?
Well, we always, anytime if there's something major going on, we always try to get involved. After the flood of 2008, after Hurricane Katrina, the derecho, whatever the case may be, we always try to get out. I've always, tried to get my kids involved. Like once again with the flood of '08, doing sandbagging, just going around door to door collecting money. Going to Sam's Club, buying tons of different supplies and stuff to send down wherever it's needed. So, we also are involved with the Wellington Heights Neighborhood Association. Just trying to promote that community, the doing the neighborhood cleanups, that sort of thing. So.
That's awesome.
I've always, with the involvement with the Public Relations Committee, that was part of the reason why I really enjoyed working with that committee, is because you do get out, like we do the meals at the Salvation Army, where we serve the Thanksgiving dinner, the Easter sort of service, but it's just giving back to the community. I think it's very important, and always enjoy doing that.
When Curt was on PR, he is the reason that we got involved with the Salvation Army. If it wasn't for him, we probably would not be involved with them serving the meals for Easter or Christmas. So thank you for that, Curt.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Curt.
Yeah, that's probably always been one of the most rewarding things that I've done, and even my kids, it was really eye-opening for them too, I think. So
You're a great role model. That's great.
Absolutely. So when the members, so this is a message to whoever's watching, when you're listening to Curt's interview and the other directors' interviews, if you hear them talking about a community that you too feel you'd be passionate about, or you have a talent that you can provide, October, every October-ish.
We have our volunteer sign up.
Usually is when the requests go out for volunteer.
Yep.
So I just wanted to drop that out there so that people can hear. So got another question for you, Curt. We're down to 2 questions left. What is your favorite CRAAR event of all of them?
If we had a karaoke jam, I think that would probably not be number
karaoke
one,
jam,
but we don't. So
right.
But wasn't there karaoke at the Olympics?
I didn't stick around for that, but you're probably right. The Realtor Olympics is one that I think probably I enjoy the most, and I'm just mind boggled that some of our major companies don't have hardly any participation in that event. This is something I've been around for 26 years, and I remember the Realtor Olympics going back for years and years and years, and it's so much fun. And you get to see all these peers, a lot of them that you don't see that often, and to have so many people not show up, or at least come, even if they're not going to participate, at least come to cheer on their team, their companies, and kind of just have a good time.
Yeah, raise some money for a great cause. Yeah. 80 scholarships this year. So
I'm guilty. I didn't go this year, but I typically go
next year. Yep.
I mean, you totally called me out, and I'm okay with it. But you know what? I had a lot of closings that day, actually, oddly enough. But I drove by, and it looked pretty. I mean, from the interstate, it looked like there was a lot of activity.
It was hot this year, but kind of felt sorry for the competitors. But
yeah, I would have totally been just a spectator.
Yeah.
Right.
So do you have any advice, fun experience, words of wisdom, anything that you'd like to share with the Realtor Nation watching?
Well, and I guess this is more for new agents. It's just my philosophy. I guess I just kind of want to share that, it's my opinion that we're not in the business to sell something to somebody. You're there to be an advisor to them, to be a professional, to guide them through the process of buying a house. I just hear way too many stories from people that they felt that they were pushed or forced into buying something. And this should, as far as I'm concerned, never happen. I'm not the type of person that's ever going to push somebody. If they're interested, if this is the right property for them, I'm going to definitely make sure that they're aware. Yeah, this is a really, really nice property. This is one you need to seriously consider. But yeah, am I gonna be pushy and sell them? I don't like salesmen. I mean, I've been a realtor for 26 years, but I've never thought of myself as a salesman. So, to me, I think that's the most important thing that's allowed me to be successful through the years, is that I'm not a salesman. I mean, I've been in cars with salesmen before, and car salesmen and stuff, and I don't like that approach at all. So, I guess that's my philosophy, and that's what I would share with some of these other realtors.
Yeah, I think that's a great message, and I love hearing that. So that's going to benefit veteran agents, and it's going to
No.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think that's all we have for
benefit
this
new
morning. Jill, any parting words before we let Curt off the hook today?
Now, just that, Curt, you are an amazing piece to the board of directors.
Well, thank you very much. I
I
appreciate it.
enjoy listening to your thoughts on things, and you're just a good person to sit around the table with. Appreciate it. And our
Well,
members
thank you.
need to know. That's
You're
why
an
we do
awesome
this.
president.
Well, thank you. But our members, more than anything, I think that's so important, because, you see the name Curt Cleveland, which I joined the Association of Realtors a few years after you, so in 98. And like, I would see your name, but until I was on the MLS committee with you, I didn't know you. And once I got to know you, I'm like, oh my gosh, he is one of the coolest. So I feel grateful that I know you on a different level than just doing a deal with you.
Well, I greatly appreciate that. So.
Okay, well, that is our time for today. Curt, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Jill, thank you as well. And
thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. Take care, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Have a great day.